Good evening. The leader of Oxfordshire County Council has sparked outrage from some students after dubbing them an ugly, badly dressed rabble. Councillor Keith Mitchell made the comments on Twitter following a protest against cuts to higher education on Tuesday. The tweet has provoked students to stage a further rally in Oxford this afternoon. Our political reporter Alex Forsyth has been following developments and is live at County Hall. Alex.
Jerome, today students have been given their reaction to Councillor Keith Mitchell's comments to address his criticism that they have dressed up to come down here to County Hall. Earlier on, some people turned up wearing bowler hats, others in waistcoats and evening dresses. Now, today's protest here at County Hall remained small and fairly peaceful. But across the internet, the backlash against Councillor Keith Mitchell's comments has continued. On social networking site Twitter, you can download this cut-out and keep mask of Councillor Keith Mitchell's face. Not the most flattering picture, I'm sure you'll agree. Councillor Mitchell, however, maintains that his comments were entirely justified. County Hall on Tuesday. Angry students protesting about the government's proposed hike in tuition fees. They swarmed outside and even scaled the roof. From his office inside, Councillor Keith Mitchell logged on to his Twitter account, writing, "County Hall invaded by an ugly, badly dressed student rabble. God help us if this is our future." The tweet sparked outrage from students.
Just so angry that someone felt it necessary to make those kind of comments, which had nothing to do with the statement that people were trying to make, had nothing to do with the huge issues that are affecting Oxford students, was a purely personal and insulting attack on young people that were trying to get involved in the public life of their city.
This morning, the tweet split opinion from people texting and calling Malcolm Boyden on BBC Radio Oxford.
I think Keith Mitchell is spot on. I had my 7-year-old with me and he was petrified.
Poorly dressed, I can't afford them because they're paying so much out in fees. After the remarks he made, I think he will resign.
Malcolm, protesters who cause disruption and violence should be treated as criminals. Well done to Keith for speaking out, says Sue.
We basically think he's shown himself as a questionable politician, and we want to make our repugnance of his remark clear, just as he made his repugnance of our dress sense clear.
But Councillor Mitchell is standing by his tweet.
What I saw through this window was an ugly incident, people in balaclavas. What I saw was the use of force to burst into the building, a mass trespass. That isn't democracy. It isn't a good example for youngsters to see or to take part in, and I think they need to learn a lesson.
Agree or disagree, his comments have fuelled the already heated debate over tuition fees and the students' reaction to any increase. Well, tonight calls are growing for Councillor Mitchell to apologise for his comments. Adding their voice to those are members of Oxfordshire teachers' unions. Now, this is the latest in a line of protests that we've seen here in Oxfordshire. Last week, students occupied the Radcliffe Camera, part of the iconic Bodleian Library. Today's event was much smaller, but the strength of feeling was the same, and it's unlikely that this is the last of the protests we'll see. Jerome.
Alex Forsyth there in Oxford, thank you very much.